Every morning during the first lockdown, I walked past my dad's blue bass guitar. I wouldn't normally have seen it, but I was inhabiting the house differently, passing it on my way to the dining room office. As March became April and May and June, and the days warmed and brightened, I was continually greeted by the blue bass guitar. The humble guitar slowly became more prominent in my mind. I began listening more closely for bass lines. Subtle but powerful, I noticed and appreciated this sound in a new way. Whilst out walking or running, I started to imagine myself playing the bass lines of the bands I loved. So I asked my dad to restring the blue bass for me. We tuned it up and dusted it down. I found videos on YouTube, and after a few months of fooling around, started taking lessons, learning notes and scales and harmonies. And I started to notice something that I didn't expect. Every time I sat down to practice, even though I was learning something new and very challenging, I felt completely present, joyful and calm. In the book Change Your Mind, A Practical Guide to Buddhist Meditation, Paramananda says that mindfulness is a bright and expansive mental state. Sometimes it is said that a concentrated mind is a happy mind, and this happily concentrated mind is a relaxed type of concentration. It is mindfulness. Mindfulness includes a strong element of interest and pleasure. There is a sense of expansion to it, a sense of opening up rather than narrowing down. At the same time, there is a sense of clarity and purpose. The mind is balanced and poised and full of creative energy. In many ways, this is how learning to play bass feels to me. More than just learning a new skill, I've discovered that it is a way to be mindful in my daily life. By focusing so closely on what my body is doing and immersing myself in the repetitive tasks of practice, I become more receptive and more imaginative. This is not just the satisfaction of improvement or the gratification of being correct or accurate. Rather, it is the contentment of awareness and of being in tune with my experience. So even though I'm just sitting in a small room at home, I get to go on a new, creative adventure every time I pick up the blue bass guitar.